society is afflicted with a disease. It's spreading rapidly, and it can impact anyone, but it's hitting our children especially hard. That disease is NDD, Nature Deficit Disorder. Symptoms include increased anxiety, depression, obesity, lack of focus, and motivation. Gone are the days of outside play and exploration. Did you know that children spend over 7 hours a day tethered to devices, inside, totally disconnected from nature and reality? Ask yourself, do you or your children suffer from nature deficit disorder? Sacramento Splash is the antidote to NDD. Our mission is to help children understand and value our natural world through hands-on science education and outdoor exploration. What makes Splash different is 2 things. 1, we train teachers how to make science fun using our 13-lesson curriculum. 2, we provide completely free field trips focused on water and wildlife education at our 2 outdoor locations. For over 24 years, Splash has been growing scientists, environmental stewards, nature lovers, and kids that are both mentally and physically healthier. Because studies show that when kids spend time outside in nature, their brains change for the better. This year, Splash will bring 18,000 of Sacramento's 2nd through 7th graders on an experience to be transformed in the outdoors. Without Splash, many of these kids would not get outside at all. In fact, when we're outside in the nature exploring, we ask, raise your hand if you've ever had an experience like this before. Sadly, only 15% of kids will raise their hand. We're working hard every day to ensure that every child raises their hand. Our focus is to create more lasting connections in nature while helping classroom teachers take lessons from paper to reality. With a $200,000 investment, we can ensure 4,000 more kids get this life-changing opportunity. That's just $50 per student to prescribe nature's healing powers and create a core memory that'll last a lifetime. Splash us with cash and help us defeat nature deficit disorder.
Well done, Mackenzie. All right, let's hear from the judges. Patrick, what do you think?
Well, thank you so much, Mackenzie. You certainly made a splash here today, and I couldn't help but think back on my own childhood and going to Sly Park in 6th grade. I don't know if anyone and how impactful and important that trip was for me, what it taught me about nature, what it taught me about myself, right? You learn a lot about who you are in nature. I think what you're giving in terms of curriculum, training these teachers is so important, right? But truly it's the kids that are our future. So when these children get to go on these free field trips, which I think is an incredible component, allowing for access, right? And perhaps this is the first time these kids would ever have such access. How transformative. Really, really incredible work. Thank you so much.
Kelly, thoughts?
Excellent. I love the really clever approach in terms of the prescription for the affliction that's facing our society. It was heartbreaking to learn all the statistics about how the children are tethered to their phones. I really appreciate your connection with the audience. My favorite thing actually was your clear differentiation. You made it really clear. We do this, we do this. Made it stand out from everyone else. I really appreciate it. When you said that only 15% of the kids raised their hand, I was incredibly sad, moved. I appreciated that story. And I really enjoyed that you did the math for me. You told me what $50 would do. So I thank you for all of your time. You did a great job.
Kim, what do you think?
Echoing something Kelly said, the price point is doable for everyone in this room. So there's no reason for them not to hit that. Whatever that thing is up there. Patrick mentioned it, even learning about himself, right? But these are our future voters, or we would hope to have them be qualified to vote and to do so. And this is open space conservation as well as whether they become a scientist, right? But it's understanding our ecosystem and the importance of all of that, right? We are in nature, even on concrete, we're in nature. And we gotta do a better job stewarding it. So thank you for creating those stewards. That's super important.
Mackenzie, Wieser, Sacramento.